Welcome to Cranky Live Sports Talk, where passion meets action.
Hey sports fans, I am Cranky, and this is the Cranky Live Sports Talk, the podcast where we dive deep into the hottest topics, the biggest games, and the most controversial moments in sports.
Whether it's football, basketball, track and field, cricket, or soccer, we've got you covered with expert analysis, insider interviews, and unfiltered opinions.
Join me as I chat with the biggest names in sports, get exclusive insights and stories you won't hear anywhere else.
Cranky Live Sports Talk is where you can hear the real talk, the hard-hitting questions, and the hottest takes.
So, if you're a true sports fanatic, you don't want to miss out? Subscribe now to the Cranky Live Sports Talk on YouTube and hit that bell icon to never miss an episode.
Cranky Live Sports Talk, where sports come alive. Subscribe today.
Buenos tardes, everybody. Good afternoon, good afternoon. This is your host, Cranky. Let me turn on these TVs in the background and get myself into trouble with YouTube. I have all these things on. Thanks for joining me. Bless up, Jargons. Thanks for being here. We're here for the Watchalong between Arsenal and Crystal Palace. And I have no idea what my coach is doing. Oh, Lord help us. I don't know why I'm doing. I do something different. Let me do this. I don't know what my coach I do, people. I don't know what the coach I do. I don't know why I'm doing. Help us, Lord, what my coach is doing. Help us. Let's just figure out what he's doing. Because I can't figure it out. I cannot figure it out. It's strange to me what my coach is doing. And this thing is not moving. I'm trying to move something here, people. I don't know what I did. I think I messed up. Something here. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Bless George, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know what he thinks Partey is. He just moves him around like he's a pin or something, some kind of a pin. I don't know what he's doing. He's 1 minute he's here, another minute he's here. So let's look at what the team look like. If you guys can read this. Let me blow up the Arsenal component of this. So you see we have Ryan Gold, Timber at right back, Kiwior, and Thomas Partey. What is Thomas Partey? A utility player? What the hell is this about? Our best CDM has been moved around like it's a pinball machine. What the hell is happening here? Huh? I mean, not understand these people. He's a CDM. He's the CDM. We don't have another better one. Why don't you just play him as a CDM and everybody just play around him? You move him CDM, you move him to right back, you're moving now to center half, center half, and the left side of center half too, and Kiwior is there. They must go and switch that around because Kiwior is the left footer. I'm sure that'll be switched around. I'm glad seeing Tierney out here. You remember one time, people, Tierney was the future of Arsenal. You remember that? Future captain, people say. He's going to be the man. He's the player up and down. I've always said this about Tierney, though. He was lacking a lot of stuff. He was one-dimensional. He could only go left, and he could only run quickly down the wing. He didn't have any moves or nothing, and it proved out that way. But let's hope he recaptured some of that form when he first came to us and everybody's raving about him. Bless up, Jargons. Yeah, do some work. Good thing. That's a very good thing. But I don't know. So if you look at Crystal Palace, people, so let's go to our team. We have Timber at right back, Kiwior, Partey, and Tierney. Then we have Nwaneri, who's going to be in the 10. I don't think we're playing 3 across, Jorginho Merino. And then we have Trossard, Jesus, and Sterling up front. I'm curious to see how this front line does. I'm curious to see how Sterling plays. And the reason why this is important is because this is Crystal Palace's first team. They haven't made any change to the team that played weekend. This is the team that played at Druid City. This is the team. Mateta up front with Eze and Sarr on the wing. Eze playing instead of almost like an inverted winger. Be free to go where you want to go. Mitchell, Hughes, Lerner, and I'm gonna call him Porha. Okay, Porha. And then we have Gui, Lacroix, and Chalaba. Really good team. Henderson goal. That's probably their strongest team. So they're coming here to win. They're not coming here to play around. And this is not our first team by a good distance. Even though I'm not sure we have a first team, to be honest. Apart from our two center backs, I know we have a first team. And here's the bench. So you can see Joel Ward and Ketia is on the bench for Crystal Palace. Schlupp is on there. Dundee Klein. It's a decent team. Chris Richards, US International, the Corey, Turner. So they're playing their first team. On the bench, we have a bunch. I'm not sure why he's not playing Lewis Kelly, for example, and putting Partey in the 6 and play Kelly and put Timber at center back. Timber came to us as center back. We have Saliba, Gabriel, Saka, Odegaard, Martin, the whole team on the bench, apart from Setfort and Kokori. So we know that Calafiori and Tomiyasu are injury prone, and so they're not here. But and Rice also seems to be picking up injuries nowadays, so he's not there either. But I don't get it, people. I don't get it. I must admit, I don't get it. I don't get the idea of putting Partey at center back. I've never seen Partey play center back, by the way. So maybe I'm missing something. I've never seen him play center back. Never seen him play center back. And he's moving around like he's a pinball machine or something. Yeah, it's good to see Sterling, Jargon. It's good to see Sterling finally get a run out. But he can't just be Carabao Cup game. The problem you have with this now is that he's under a lot of pressure, right? Everybody's looking, let's see what he can do. Now, it's a good test because Crystal Palace have a good team on the field. And this team is a team that has been doing well of late. They're winning games and being difficult. So it's going to be a difficult game for us, especially in the middle of the park where Jorginho is good on the ball but slow. Marino has been up and down in his game. Trossard, to me, is just a bench player who comes off and is a substitute. And Jesus, who's a very good player, has not been playing up to his standards or his ability. So it's going to be interesting. Centre-half pairings we have concern. Kyrier is slow and Partey has lost 2 steps. Bless up, man of God, bless up. Partey has lost a step. Kyrier is not too. I don't know how we got here. I may be trying to get Partey injured or something, so you don't have to give him a new contract. I'm just trying to understand. I don't get it. I do not get it, people. I do not get it. But let's see what we do today. It's not a bad team. It's just that the center-half pairing doesn't make any sense to me. I think he should have put Lewis Kelly on the field and put Timber at center-half with Kyrier. All right. Okay, Tony. Let me try again. I don't know what happened. I don't understand. I do not understand. It doesn't make sense to me. No sense at all. No sense. Give me 1 second, Tony. I don't understand, but maybe the coach knows something I don't. Even though I've said this, people, numerous times, not changing, that I think my coach is very. I said think. Why am I saying Jamaica? Come on to me. I think there's an H in there someplace. I think my coach is good on the training field. He is re-engineered the club, refurbished the club. I think you want to do a re-thing. But bless up, Tony.
Hey.
So Tony, the floor is yours because me not understand.
Yeah, I'm just as baffled as you are, my friend. I'm literally just as baffled as you are. Look, Thomas Partey is has to be one of the most integral players to this team. Knowing his injury history, it's imperative we protect this man under all circumstances. It's imperative that he is utilized for the best of his ability in a position that he's best at. Instead of using him like a Swiss Army knife and trying to fit him into, round holes where he's a square or squares where he's a round circle, leave him be. We know what he does best. Let him do that. Find other people to fill your voids. And if you can't find people, buy people. How is it that Arsenal have found themselves in a situation where they have no right back, they play Partey. They have no centre back, they play Partey. Literally.
But
That
Tony,
man
do
should
you
be
think Lewis
doing one
Kelly could
thing
go?
and one. I've never, and just to support this argument, I've never yet seen Rodri play right back or centre back. I've never yet seen any, Claude Makaleli, N'Golo Kante play right back or centre back. Why is this gem of a player being asked to do all of this trickeration
I
in
think
his
I get it.
last season
No,
at
I get it.
Arsenal?
I get it. You're slow. So here's where you're slow. Fernandinho has played right back against Vinicius Jr. We saw that worked out. Nunes played right back this last weekend. We see how that worked out because he's a midfielder, right? Their midfielder or 8. And we see how Nunes against Man U giving the ball to Diallo to go score and then give away the penalty. We saw how that worked out, right? We see how that worked out. And as you said, when you have a prized asset, you nurture it, you manage it, you treat it like it's a gem, it's diamond. It can't be put in certain places. It has to be a prima donna type. And I have no idea. Someone beat myself on the back and say this. I've been saying this for 3 years now. My manager is challenged when it comes to making game decisions. He's challenged. I've been saying this, and you guys haven't beaten me. Cranky, what are you talking about? Cranky, he's brilliant in terms of his rebuilt the club. We can't deny that, right? The club has been rebuilt. We now have a team that we can all support and feel good about most times. But I'll say this, which is when it comes to making game decisions, like this weekend that's passed, like for like changes, we need a goal against a team not looking to pass half line. Jorginho comes in for Rice. Partey comes in at right back for Timber. I mean, you can't make that up. Right? Nothing, no more off. Let me put in some more offensive players to create more problems for them. No, I'm gonna do the same thing I've always done. So anyway, game is almost here, people. We are at the commencement. It's 3 minutes to game time. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. There are 3 games on today. This is the Carabao Cup. This is the quarterfinals. Liverpool have the easiest run. They're playing Southampton, aren't they?
I'm going to have to leave you. I have a work meeting right now, somewhat badly timed. It should run at maximum half an hour, I'd imagine, and then I will return.
You should be telling these people that, hey, I have more important things to do. But anyway, we'll talk. All right. Thanks, Tony.
Take care, guys.
All right. So we have 3 games today. These 2 games, Arsenal is at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 UK time. So it's Arsenal, Crystal Palace at 2:30. Then we have a 2:45 or 7:45 UK time, Newcastle versus Brentford. And then at 3 o'clock, which is 8 o'clock UK time, it is Southampton versus Liverpool. And these 3 games are Carabao Cup quarterfinals. The winners go to the semis. And then tomorrow we have the team that doesn't win trophies. I think their last trophy was in 2008. We have another team that does win trophy, even when they're not good. Their last trophy was last year when they won the FA Cup over Man City. Tottenham, who's won their last Carabao Cup in 2008, versus Man U, who won 2024 FA Cup, beating Man City, which was a shocker. But hey, it was a prelude to the season for Man City because they have been having a tough time. The game is on Paramount in the US. I can give you all different locations where the game is going to be on. So Paramount in the US, let's see where it is. It's on Sky Sports main event in the UK. And in Canada, it's on DAZN. DAZN. I always forget not to pronounce that. That's the streaming service. And people, I can tell you this. Crystal Palace not come here to lose this. This is their trophy because they're not winning the Premier League. This is their trophy, people. So here's the starting lineup again. This is Arsenal's team. Ryan goal, Timber, Kiwior, Partey, Tierney. And Partey, who's been moved around like a pinball, is now, and we see Tierney back, who hasn't played for Arsenal since May 2023. So good to see Tierney. Jorginho, Nwaneri, Merino. Nwaneri probably played the 10. They probably play Merino in the 8. And then Trossard, Jesus, and the long-lost prodigal son in Sterling. And then you look at the Crystal Palace team. It's a good team. It's their regular team. Is they playing a hybrid left, Mateta up front with Sar, who's been playing well. Lerma, Hughes, Mitchell, and Corpa, or Kepper, whatever the hell his name is, playing in midfield, even though Mitchell and Corpa are like wingbacks. And then Goey, Lacroix, and Chalaba in the defense with Dean Anderson in goal. So those are the teams. Drew Ross says, "Come on, Palace." I have no idea where they're going. Where are they going, Drew Ross? Where you call them to go? Yes, Conrad, I agree. I don't understand why Sterling doesn't get more game time. But then I said my manager doesn't know how to manage games, so I'm not surprised. Game is off. You may be ahead of me, depends on what stream you have. Palace kicked off, going deep. Let's see if Partey knows how to play center half. I have no idea what the hell my coach is doing. It looked like it's Timber at center half, though. I think there's a mix-up here. I don't think Partey's at center half. Bless up, Roy. Thanks for being here. I think it looked like Timber maybe at center half. We'll see. So this is and Crystal Palace have been playing well of late, so it should be an interesting game. Yeah, no, they're playing well in general. Mateta, Hughes playing well. Eze's normal self. So we'll see if Partey really is at center half. I just found that strange. Yeah, it looks though. I don't know what we're playing. Look like Timber is on the left. Partey is on the right. I have no idea what we're playing. I'll be honest. I don't know what we're playing. I don't know who's playing where. I don't see Kiwior. Crystal Palace is coming to win the game. They're not coming. This is their championships. They don't care. This is their championship. They come to win the game. Jesus looked like he took a kick or something. He looks very uncomfortable. Look like we're playing three at the back almost. Because Kiwior is all the way over to the left. It looks like we're playing three at the back. And Partey is the center of the three, which is even more amazing. And more interesting. He's got to go back with Mateta all day, which is a big, strong. I would prefer to have a Saliba or Gabriel doing that, especially Gabriel. So if you just join us, we're here for the game between Arsenal and Crystal Palace. We're only 2 minutes in, score tied at 0. Arsenal attacking deep on the left side. Crystal Palace's right side. Let's see how this game materializes and how my defense plays. Partey's on the right. Timber's at center back. I thought that would probably it makes sense to put Partey at center back. So Partey's playing right back, not center back. I think the setup that we had on the chart is wrong. Arsenal trying to press, but Crystal Palace doing a good job of trying to break the press. Crystal Palace going long. I don't know why we have on Kiwior. Oh, and Kiwior made a mistake. One love to Crystal Palace. Kiwior can't play defense. Kiwior don't have no idea what he's doing. He's soft. He can't be playing the last man, the center back. Kiwior is soft. See, one love to Palace. Kiwior is soft. He's not good, but he wants to leave because he want more game time. Not good. Look, I'm just giving it a goal a while ago. Simple goal he gave away a while ago. Kiwior not good. I don't know why we have Kiwior play center half. The same time when he played the other day, who did he play against? When we played again, he gave up that goal. Look, they mishead the ball. Man going through on goal. Simple. Simple goal. Simple goal. Simple goal. Kiwior not good. Kiwior should be on the field. He's horrible. Not good. That's when we played against Fulham. And Mendes run around him. Poor defending. He cannot be the last man in the center half. Poor. We're down 1-0 to Crystal Palace already. The game just even started. Look, he's behind. He's an easy header. He has no idea what he's doing. That's why I was concerned about Mateta playing against Kiwior because I prefer to be against Timber. Crazy. One love down, game not even started. Wow. We set up like a back three because we're playing Tierney high. So why is Kira end up in the center of the park versus Timber? That doesn't make any sense either. I don't know what we're doing. Partey trying to go to Sterling. Sterling offside. Come on, Sterling. Can't afford the offside there. That's too easy. Yeah, Brian, way too easy. Kiwior cannot be in my center half position. Sorry. Seen him make too many mistakes in too many games. Remind me of Rob Holding. Not ready. I don't know why Sterling is offside in that play. There's no reason for him to be offside. None. Wow. Let's go. Palace is right. Well, they're going. They're up 1-0. Kiwior is not good enough. I'm sorry. He's just not good enough. Tierney coming forward. Crystal Palace having it easy so far. Oh, I didn't know that actually. Okay. I didn't see Amazon on my list of sources for the game. Someone says on Amazon. I see Paramount. I didn't see Amazon at all. It's Christmas season, so Amazon does have the games of the Christmas season, including the EPL games. That was a poor pass a while ago to Jesus. That ball should have gotten to his destination. Watch Kiwior again. Man's behind. Kiwior is a waste of time. He's a waste of time. He can't defend himself. He's a waste of time on the field. Look at the man just go around him a while ago. It's like he's never played football before in his life. He's a liability back there. And do like Speed did. Take him off. Without Speed, put on the man 77 minutes, took him off in the 85th minute. That's coaching for you. Take him off. Waste of time. Poor ball by Partey. I'm not sure what he's trying to do there. Look how easy Sarr got around Kiwior. It's and he say he wants to go, he wants to leave because and they call him Arsenal star wants to leave. He ain't no star. He's a role player, not even a good one. Crystal Palace pressing us too. We're not trying to press. That was such a simple goal that Kiwior gave up. It's amazing. I don't know why linesman called foul on Sterling. That was no foul. And I have Kiwior at center half. Kiwior, I have no idea what he's doing. Arsenal coming forward. Enwaneri going inside. Plays the ball into Marino, into Tierney, trying to cross. Tierney calling for a handball. Ball out of bounds. Corner to Arsenal. I don't think we have any VAR either. No, it's not a handball. His hand was outside. I don't think we have any VAR in this round, actually. I think there may be VAR in the next round. No, I think FA Cup doesn't have any VAR in this round. We may have VAR here. I didn't see anything about VAR, actually. Interesting. Corner to Arsenal. We don't have our normal corner takers here in Saka and Rice. I think Tierney didn't cross that ball well. He should try to go to penalty spot where Sterling was. I think the handball rule needs to be changed again. Oh, wow. That ball went through. Arsenal could have scored that one. Good shot by Jesus, saved by the keeper. That ball went all the way through. And Kiwior is trying to skip the ball. We're trying to put a foot on it or something to chip it in the goal. And maybe he was offside a little bit. I don't know what he's doing there. It's taking up space. Oh, Trossard had a chance, edge of the box. Crystal Palace turned over and he kicked the ball way over the bar. And that should be an easy to put in the corner. Cranky. I think they should sign King in January. Why you guys beat up on King like that? Huh? King is better than Kiwior. You can't convince me King is not better than Kiwior. I'm not going to buy that. King better than Kiwior. Kiwior not better than King. At least King have some speed. Kiwior not have nothing. That was a horrible shot by Trossard. Brilliant pass by Sterling, edge of the box. All you have to do is lean over the ball and keep it down, That ball should be hitting the target at some way, shape, or form. Yeah, that was a horrible shot by Trossard. Between Trossard and Martinelli, we have nothing on the left side of the field nowadays. I don't feel good having Kiwior playing against any of these quick forwards for Crystal Palace. It's going to be a mismatch all day. Crystal Palace pressing. We're trying to find space. We don't have too many. You got to go over the second line of defense to get behind. That's what we should be doing. You got to get behind the second line of defense. Arsenal, the ball trying to work it up the field. Crystal Palace trying to press, but Arsenal doing a good job of creating space, rotating the ball and move it around. Trying to get Jesus in behind, and he's doing a good job trying to get behind, actually. Come on, Sterling. You got to go wide, Sterling. You got to go wide. You're moving too slow to go wide. Draw the defender out. You're trying to get game time here. Over the top, Timber trying to find Trossard too much on that ball. We have the space over the top of it. We're just not putting them. The deft touch that you needed to go over, it's not happening. Crystal Palace is going to turn the ball down because Anderson is not good with his feet. He's going to turn the ball over at some point deep in the territory. Just got to take advantage of it. Yes, Jargon. Jesus' shot wasn't the best shot. Just join us. We're in the 13th minute. Crystal Palace leading Arsenal by 1-0. Mateta roughed up Kiwior, got the ball and put it in the net. Don't offside Jesus. We need Partey in the 6 to dictate pace. Crystal Palace very well organized. They are pressuring as a team. No one person is out of place. And so they're well organized, closing on the gaps, forcing us back. Partey trying to go over the top. Poor ball by Partey. Out of bounds, throwing to Crystal Palace. 14 minutes in, 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Yeah, he hasn't been great, actually. That's a good point. What did Jesus do a while ago? Give the ball away to Sarr. Coming forward, Good save by, I don't have no idea what Jesus was doing a while ago. No idea. Gave the ball away and put his team under pressure. Has the ball. Just play the ball off the career. Just play the ball off the career one time. What is he doing? Just play the ball. Give it to him. I have no idea what you're trying to do. We don't have the ability to we're not penetrating well. We're playing 3 at the back, but it's an interesting setup. Need some ball between the lines in the middle of the park. Sterling trying too hard, trying to go by his man. That play just wasn't there. Crystal Palace seems to have a man free all the time. All the time. And when they get it out wide, they have men free all game. That should be a yellow card, referee. Marino won the ball in the box and Corporal took him down. Like maybe another long day for Arsenal because we can't seem to penetrate at all. Don't see anyone nearing that 10-row dictating stuff. And it's not the best lineup at all. I'd agree. Arsenal coming forward. Marino out to Trossard. Trossard can't run, can't pass anybody. That's the problem he has. He's trying to go by his man. Good cross in the box, headed out. Well, I should say cross in the box, not necessarily a good cross. Arsenal coming forward again. Timber is still way up the field, though. Too far up the field. You're playing center half, Timber. You must think you're playing right back. You must think you're playing right back, Timber. You're getting carried away. You forget the helpless. You play center half. You're too deep in the opponent's half. Yeah, leaving Kyrier isolated one-on-one. You know Kyrier ain't got that ability. Foul on Partey, free kick to Arsenal. We should be trying to put that in the box. It's going to be Nwaneri. You just joined us. We're in the 18th minute. Crystal Palace leading Arsenal by 1-0. Kyrier forgot to defend. Gave away a goal to Mateta. I would expect Nwaneri at some point try to dictate the game, but he's not. He's really not in the game as much as I would expect him to be. On that free kick, I would just run one Trossard or Nwaneri behind. Good cross by Nwaneri. Headed up by Partey. Foul on Eze, free kick to Crystal Palace. I don't think that was a free kick, actually. I think that ball, Eze just ran into trouble. Eze tried to score on the goalkeeper. Not a bad idea, actually. Ray was alert. We haven't created any chances yet, though. Something we don't do really well. So giving away a goal that early is not a good thing. Trying to go over the top to Sterling. Too far ahead. Oh, Dean Henderson almost got himself in trouble. Good run by Sterling. They're trying to get Sterling in behind, which has been a good strategy so far. Because they're playing the lines. The gap between the lines are pretty close to Crystal Palace, so they're not having a lot of gaps. Yeah, Conrad, he's in the Christmas spirit. And really did. Gave away a stupid goal. Throw by Partey, headed out to Tierney. Tierney won the ball in the box, and then he lost the ball in the box. He won the ball again in the box, went down, looking for something, and then we have Tierney thought he was fouling the box, but I guess not. Crystal Palace is really well organized. Oh, come on, referee. That's a yellow card, referee. Trossard set him up. That's a yellow card, referee. Don't say okay. It's not okay. It's a yellow card. If you're going to call a foul, there has to be a yellow card. Okay, good. Trossard set him up, stopped him, and then moved, and he couldn't keep up. And he made a desperate tackle. He didn't have to tackle there. All he had to do was run beside Trossard. He didn't want to go for that race. 22 minutes in, Arsenal down by 1-0. Trossard looked like he's limping. That was not a good tackle. We should set him up again so we can bring them down to 10. The only way we're going to win this game. Yellow card to Crystal Palace. Free kick to Arsenal on the left side of the 18. Crystal Palace right side, and Trossard doesn't look happy at all. See, Trossard is not getting the double and triple team Sterling is getting. He's getting one-on-one isolation. Sterling doesn't have that benefit, actually. Let's see what happened to his free kick. That's Trossard. Not a bad free kick. Punched up by Dean Henderson. They're trying to isolate. They're trying to isolate on Kiwior with Mateta. Arsenal coming forward deep in Crystal Palace territory. I think we have too many men forward, though. I don't know what Timber is doing. I don't know where Timber is playing. Sometimes he's playing like he's not a center half. That's going to cause us a lot of problems because they have Mateta up top. He's looking to isolate and Kiwior, so they got the first goal. Timber is going too deep. Bad control a while ago by Jesus on that play. He needs to take the ball and beat towards goal. And he was onside too. If he had taken the ball and his strike on the goal, it would have been a different story. Arsenal with the ball in their own half, coming forward, trying to come forward. Crystal Palace really well organized, trying to go deep, and it's a horrible pass by Marino. I make a better pass than that. Ball needs some more air under it. Yeah, it was a poor first touch, Brian. That ball should be taken in stride to go towards the goal, not to try to stop it, because it just brought the defense back on him. Just join us. We are 26 minutes in. Arsenal down by 1-0. And Crystal Palace not doing much, Arsenal dominating possession. Our passing out has not been great. And Newcastle is up 1-0 against Brentford. Good goal by Tonali. Yeah, we don't know how to penetrate. Done a good job. Throw into Crystal Palace deep in Arsenal's area. What are they calling for? A foul throw? People still have foul throws? I see foul throws every day in football. I have no idea what they called a while ago. Arsenal has a very long bench. Like Saka is going to be warming up. I think Trossard may be injured, actually. Or is he not warming? He's just taking his coat off. Maybe he's getting hot. Arsenal with the ball throwing 28 minutes in. They're down by 1 goal. Martinelli and Saka. No, Saliba and Saka warming up. Not surprising. That has to be Kiwior and Trossard. Trossard looked like he's injured. Or not really injured, but he's not running well. Arsenal dominating possession, even with this team on there, it's not their best team out there. But can't get through. Good turn by Jesus. Pull down. Should be a free kick to Arsenal just outside the area. Really good take by Jesus. Let's see what we can do with this free kick. Sterling looked like he wants it. Don't do like how you did at Chelsea, Sterling. You kick the ball miles over the top and kill your Chelsea career. It's a difficult free kick, though. When the ball is just outside the 18, it's hard to get it over and over the wall. Unlike we saw with, what was it, Bortman the other day? Against West Ham on Monday. It was a brilliant free kick. I see Vincey, you're at the game, Vincey. Vincey looks like he's at the Crystal Palace game. Sent me a nice video here. Good seats got there by the Arsenal goal. So this is going to be the Trossard or Sterling. Partey is also over it. Looks like it's Sterling, though. Let's see what Sterling can do. Oh, it's Trossard. Nope, it's Sterling. Oh, brilliant take, but brilliant save by Anderson. That was a brilliant free kick. That was in the corner. Wow. Not totally in the corner, but it was a really good free kick by Sterling. Need a little bit more pace. A little more pace and it's a goal. But to get it over, you got to kick it a little bit slow to get it over. It's a really good free kick by Sterling. Good save by the keeper. A little more to the corner, it would have been a goal. Corner by Arsenal. Headed out, must be. I bet it's Kiriori. Who headed out? It's not Kiriori. It's Marino. Poor header by Marino. It's a really good save by Dean Anderson, though. Really good free kick by Sterling. That ball, Marino had a simple header to put back in the box, and he had the ball out of bounds, trying to go for a goal. Just head the ball back in the center of the goal. Let them figure it out. The ball is coming too slow for it to get in the corner anyway. Poor header. Sterling needed that goal, but that didn't happen. You just joined us with the 32nd minute. Arsenal down by 1-0. Goal scored by Mateta after Kirior gave up a simple. It's not even that difficult. Arsenal has been dominating the game possession-wise. Crystal Palace hasn't done much, but that goal didn't help at all. They're just defending their one goal. I don't know why Timber is jumping into so much these plays so much. He's not playing like a center half playing. He probably played too much right back. Forget how to play center half. And when you're dispossessed in a very difficult place, I mean, never come again. Good move. Jesus, just pass the ball, Sterling. Just pass the ball to Sterling. Pass the ball to the man in front of you. Who are you trying to go to? Good ball to Marino. Wow, trying to cut it back. Didn't work. Timber coming forward. Play the ball in a very difficult spot. Jorginho coming forward. Arsenal trying to find gaps in the Crystal Palace defense, but it's not happening. Yeah, we are dominating without creating, but we do that really well, don't we? Cross into the box. Marino headed it on to no one. Crystal Palace really not doing much, but we can't penetrate them. Come, Sterling, find some space out wide. Arsenal with the ball in Crystal Palace half, but cannot find that penetrative pass. They're really well organized. Really, really well organized. Sterling trying, though. Trying to create something, but it's not happening. It looked like he may have gotten a touch, too. Hey, Nitro. We ain't going to... Hey, Tony.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, we're down, as you can see.
Yeah, no, I've been watching the whole game, but I just obviously I was at my meeting while watching it.
We're dominating possession, but we're not getting
Yeah.
that penetration. Not getting the penetration. Doesn't help that Dean Anderson made a really good save off the Sterling free kick.
Yeah. So what was your... I mean, I've kind of been looking at Trossard's left wing play and thinking to myself, he maybe have seen the video with Henry talking about penetration down the left, because he seems like he actually wants to beat his man.
Right. I think part of the thing for him, though, is that he's getting more isolated play one-on-one, unlike Sterling, who's getting double-teamed. What kind of cross was that by Partey? He had all day to do something. One time you have a chance to penetrate, you make such a bad pass. He's getting one-on-one. They probably think that right back can hold him, but they need to isolate him more. Right? I don't know what Kiwior was doing. He closed his eyes a while ago. They're showing you the replay of that play. He closed his eyes. Huh? He closed his eyes, actually. He's just not the center half. See, this is 2 games he's started the center half now. He goes for a goal. When he played against Fulham, Jimenez run off him, he's clueless. Crystal Palace now trying to play with some confidence. It's the first time I see them trying to come out. They're very deep in their own half, trying to go long over the top. They're just trying to isolate Mateta, you know.
Why not? I mean, that's why he's there. He's obviously first choice over Eddie and Nketiah, and Nketiah's got more speed, but Mateta is a beast. He's huge, and he's just doing, kind of like a Drogba. I'll just beat you out of your position.
Yeah. And when they're not having a good game at all.
Yeah,
I've seen him play much better.
The thing that I've noticed is the press isn't consistent.
Right.
Like 2 men are pressing down one side of the field and they leave the whole of another side completely empty.
Yeah.
Whereas when Odegaard is orchestrating the press, you know that the team that is trying to come out of it doesn't have an option. You know, and that's why we win the ball quite often so high up in the final third, because it's a consistent press. At the way they're playing that press right now, it's disjointed, and as a result, it's too easy for Crystal Palace to get out of it.
Yeah. I don't trust Kiwior in my defense.
No.
Especially against a Mateta of the world, who's physical, big, strong, have speed.
But I mean, just to sort of summarize what I've seen so far, I think Tierney's having a decent game. I'm not a lover of Thomas Partey at right back. I really am not. you know, to me, it just is a waste. And in all honesty, Jorginho's not doing anything of note for me. So I'm kind of like, well, you know, just move players around so that you end up with Thomas in his rightful position where he can dominate the game. And then you've got more players ahead of him.
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to beat a Crystal Palace defense that is very well structured. Now, something in the final third isn't quite gelling, mapping. You know, is it Marino? Is it
it's the whole team. It's both teams, both the first team and the second team. Right? In the box, we're not breaking you down on the 18 to create a space to get a shot or penetrate on goal. Maybe our teams are sitting, right? Teams are playing smarter. They're really sitting. Like Crystal Palace really organized. Their first line is a 4. Right? Sometimes at 3.5. Trossard missed control. Trossard has the ball. You just need to do something now, quickly. Pass the Nwaneri. Go wide to Sterling. Far post Sterling. Good cross to Sterling. Oh, headed out for a corner. Really good cross by Sterling. Trying to find Tierney. Oh, that was a really good cross. Really good head by their right back for Crystal Palace. So we're trying to go over the top now to try to penetrate, but yeah. We don't have those horses in the back on these free kicks, on these set pieces. We don't have Saliba and Gabriel, those big giants there. We're in the 42nd minute. Arsenal 0, Crystal Palace 1. Good corner. Somebody missed that, didn't they? Good move by Trossard. And then he do one of the stupidest kicks ever. What the hell was that? He made a great play and cut the ball, and then I have no idea what he did. He just kicked the ball like he forgot where the goal was. What the hell was that? He did a really good play by faking the shot and cutting it. Then he just kicked the ball like to nobody. It's a really good punch by Dean Anderson. He cut the ball well. Now he has to do is somebody to peel off anyway to go to penalty spot. Nobody did. Passing the ball to Jorginho, to Marino to Trossard. Plays into Jesus. Try to go back to Marino. White to Tierney. Tierney trying to do what he does. Go down the wing. Good play to Marino. We should have crossed it to Tierney. Tierney now has a chance to cross. Good cross by Tierney, headed up by Crystal Palace. Jorginho trying to find Sterling. To Partey. I'm not sure Partey was offside, actually. Sometimes we have the ball and we're playing back for the 1-2 and we could just turn on the defender. Force them to do something. When you play the ball back, the defense reset, right? The ball plays into you, you're in the 18. Yeah, sometimes you should lay it off. But sometimes, you know what? You fake the layoff and turn. Let them make a decision. Because what you do when you play it back, they regroup. I saw Jesus had it twice. Sterling had it.
If I'm Arsenal, I'm getting that ball to Trossard because his man's on a yellow.
Yeah, we should have done that, actually. Yeah. And his man is aggressive, too. You know that's going to be a foul, Arsenal. Come on, that's a dumb foul on Eze. So we are in the 44th minute. Foul on Eze. Free kick to Crystal Palace. Just join us. Arsenal is down by 1-0. Goal scored by Mateta after Kiwior looked like he likes to head the ball with his eyes closed. He did it a while ago. Tony just did it a while ago. Look for the header he went for that he missed, Tony. He closed his eyes again. And I'm serious. Just look, you'll see the replay. He closed his eyes. You head the ball with your eyes open. You close your eyes, you have no idea where the ball is going. I have no idea what that's about. None. Free kick, Crystal Palace. They look like they want to go far post and try to run in Arsenal. From Ray, be alert. No, he's going gold. Shot by Eze, blocked by Arsenal. They're trying to go long again, and Ray should have this. And then we should try to do the fast break. Ray tried to go long to Trossard. That didn't work out well at all. Mateta looked like he may be in goal again, or almost. He went through 2 center halves a while ago. Oh, Lord. That's too easy. Trossard, you're offside. Come back. Jesus with the ball. Throw into Arsenal. Too easy, too easy. They're finding Mateta. They can put on Saliba to mark Mateta or Gabriel. I don't think the defense can handle him. Too big, too strong, too quick. Halftime. Just join us. Halftime of the game, the EFL game between Arsenal and Crystal Palace. Kiwior 1, Arsenal 0. See, they're showing Sterling and Henderson. That was a brilliant save by Henderson, don't you? Saw the free kick, Tony? I can't hear you. I think you're mute.
Sorry, yeah, it was a good free kick.
It was a good save. Good save. Good save. What are your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, I'm just not impressed by the final third, the decision making, the movement. It's just there's an imbalance, and it's woefully easy to see. You know, you're gonna have to break teams down, and you can't just be static.
Now is that the 10? Is that the 8? Is that the wingers? Is that the center forward? What is one? What's causing this? Is it or movement? What's causing this?
I mean, there's just such a major difference between our first 11 and our second 11.
But our first 11 ain't breaking nobody down either. Our first 11 is not penetrating in the box either. You watched the game, the Man U game. We scored off a set piece. We didn't break them down. Man U was comfortable. In the last game against Everton, they were comfortable.
We still do actually break teams down. We create so many opportunities. In this game, we're not creating opportunities.
No, we're not. That's very obvious. But I'm just saying, even in those games, I don't see where we break teams down.
The thing in when you look at the first team playing is, they create opportunities, they just keep missing.
Yeah, I don't think we create a ton of. I know Apollo keeps saying that, and you say that, but I don't see where we create a ton of opportunities. Did we create against Everton? We created a lot of opportunities against Everton.
We did. We definitely created opportunities.
So I saw one chance that Saka got, and maybe a half chance that Odegaard have. Apart from that, I can't remember another one. I can't remember another one. That Everton game, didn't we miss am I thinking the wrong game? Yeah, no, you're talking about
the 3 one-on-ones?
No, that's not the game. No, we had no one-on-ones in the Everton game. First of all, you don't get one-on-one against Everton. Not when they're playing low block. I think who we played and get one-on-ones? It was it Monaco? Monaco, we got one-on-ones.
Fulham. No, it was Fulham game that I was thinking.
We had one-on-ones in Fulham game?
Yeah, we had 3 one-on-ones. 3 in the first half. Okay, in fact, you must remember.
Yeah. We had chance against Fulham.
Odegaard, one-on-one with the keeper, turn around, nobody's there. Look, he's offside. He had so much time. He could look twice behind him.
Yes, that's when we turned him over in the press. Yes.
And then missed the goal.
Yes, Fulham, we had chances, but we didn't get chances against Man U. We didn't have a chance against Everton, who were playing more low block. Fulham was trying to play football. So when you're trying to play football against us, yes, you were going to create opportunities for us. But if you try to play some semi-block or low block or mid-block, we struggle. Marlon says, cranky or speed of play is too slow. When you're playing a low block team, we need speed of play to get them. Yeah, you need speed of play. You also need some magic. You need somebody to bamboozle somebody and create something. We don't. Who do we beat anywhere close to their box and say, you know what? We're gonna bamboozle you, and we get a chance to go in. We don't have any of that.
I mean, the thing is, yeah, we can clearly do it down the right flank with Saka. You don't. I mean, maybe you've changed your mind of late, but that kid has a regular method of beating the press, beating his man, getting around the defense, and getting himself into a position. He does it on a regular basis.
Sorry, Tony. They're showing Kiwior close his eyes on the goal. They're showing the man close his eyes. People, look, this is embarrassing. You get paid a lot of money as a center. Have you close your eyes trying to hit the ball? Like in that place, the ball pass, the man doesn't pass, even though you're the last man. You're blocking him, right? You're not holding him, but you're going to stand in front of him. And I have no idea what Kiwior was doing. Then a ball came and he's trying to skip the ball. But try to put a foot and flick into the goal or something. I have no idea what Kiwior is doing. They're showing you the free kick again. It's a really good save by Henderson, by the way. It's a really good save. It wasn't a bad free kick. Really good save. A little more to the left and it's a goal. He's going to make changes at halftime. Sterling may be taking off, actually. He probably take off Nwaneri. Nwaneri and Kiwior will probably be taking off. At least early, and then he may make other changes. But then again, he's not that sophisticated in managing games, so we'll see what he does. Probably put by the same team out there.
Yeah, so if you look at the stats, probably give them a kicking up the behind and say, right, okay, I'm giving you 5-10 minutes to go and make a change. But you know, this team at the moment don't look capable. Not the way they're lined up at the moment.
They showed the goal like 3 times. They're wondering, how in the hell do you miss that head that ball? He closed his eyes, people. You watch him again. He closed his eyes when he's heading the ball.
Yeah. I mean,
that was the first time he did it.
That's such a bad thing to do, to leave your centre back one-on-one with a guy like that.
Yeah, that's true. Because Timber playing like he's playing CDM. You don't watch Timber the whole first half? You think he's playing CDM?
Yeah. And that was a mistake. You don't do that. You know, look. Even at junior level, you know, you double up on the striker. You just give yourself the opportunity that, you know, if he rolls one, he's still got another one to beat.
Well, what you do, Tony, as you know, actually, is you one man is close to the forward, and the other one has a little off him. So you know what? Yeah. Something happened. Yeah. I clean up.
Yeah.
None of that. Exactly. Timber's nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
I don't know what Timber's doing.
You can't be doing that. That's bad. That's bad football. And, you know, they paid.
And the ball that Sterling gave Trossard, he has to hit the target on that ball. He may not score, but the one Sterling, when Mitchell turned it over, and when they want to give it Sterling, he played on the edge to the 18, you got to hit the target. You could even take another touch. And Jesus almost gave a goal away because he had a simple pass, and Sarr came forward, and I'm not sure what Rhea was doing, actually. It's a difficult first half. Offensively, we are struggling as a team. We keep the ball well, but offensively, we're struggling.
You look at our half and you go, like, literally, how many opportunities did you create? And, you know, in a game where the defense is just sitting there and waiting, you know, you didn't create nowhere near the number of opportunities that you should do. And ultimately, you know, that's what has to be looked at. That is what the manager is paid money to ensure that, you know, look, we're at home. We should be creating opportunities.
Yeah.
Just looking at match stats, 70% Arsenal to 30% Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have had 5 shots to Arsenal's 3.
Yeah. So let me say something, because you and I had this argument the other day.
That's terrible. That is terrible. You played 70% and you've had less shots than your opposition. Wow. That's absolutely terrible.
But that's how we've been playing, haven't we? Even the first team. You know, on that free kick a while ago with Sterling.
I'll be honest with you. I've never seen stats that bad. I cannot think of a game we've ever played where we've created less than 3 shots in a half on our own ground.
Did we create more against Man U? You should look at the stats against Man U.
Yeah, sure we did. Sure we did.
I'm gonna look it up. I don't think we did much. You know, a while ago, you know how Dean Henderson saved that goal? You and I argued about this, Tony. that I said Raya gave it that goal. Again, who did he play against? And he gave it that free kick. He was too far to the right. Dean Henderson was in the middle of the goal, else he wouldn't have got to that ball. He didn't give up his whole right side of the goal like Raya does, actually. I must try to see if we had that. I don't think we had did we have 70% again? 70% possession against Man U?
In the Arsenal game against Manchester United, we had 50%, only 50%.
We only had 50?
Only 50%. Yeah? And we had 14 shots. Yeah? 6 on target.
I don't remember seeing Onana making one save. I don't remember Onana making one save of note in that game.
All right. I'll tell you how many he made.
In the entire game.
He made 4.
But I remember him making any save of note in the entire game. Of note, I said.
Yeah.
You kick the ball to me, it rolls to me, and I pick it up, right? I don't remember making any. You guys in the chat, tell me. Do you remember Onana making any save of note in the Arsenal game? Any? I can't recall. Because all our major chances came from set pieces. We probably had about 3 from set pieces. I think Partey normally misses one when it comes to set pieces.
I mean, the stats, they talk for themselves. 14 shots.
Yeah, but if I kick the ball out of bounds, does that really matter?
In a game that was 50-50. Now, imagine you get 70%. If you turn 50% into 70%, how many more shots should you have?
It depends.
At the rate we're going at, we're going to finish the game with 70% possession and 6 shots in the game. 6. That's woeful.
We're not penetrating, as you said.
That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible.
Well, sometimes the defense is allowing you to do what you do, right? They're saying, you know what, you can have it in the first 2/3, and then I'll just shut you down. Which is probably what. So in the game, I gotta look at those stats that you just talked about. I don't remember Onana making one save of note in that game. Not even one.
They were probably easy saves, but they were saves nonetheless. You create the opportunity and you shoot. 6 on target, and he saves 4 of them.
So I have a question for you. How many goals has our forwards scored from outside the box this year?
Say that one more time.
How many goals have our forwards, so right wing, left wing, center forward, scored from outside the box? I remember Cardiff Fury scoring one.
We don't shoot from outside the box.
Yeah, isn't that part of the problem?
We haven't been a team for shooting from outside the box in years.
Yeah, well,
you know, Havertz ain't going to shoot from outside the box.
If I stop you from getting the box, how are you going to score?
Okay, the only person who will shoot from outside the box and consistently score is Saka. Martinelli hasn't got a clue. Trossard will have a goal. Last season, he was all right because he had a lot of goals. This season, he's not. He's way off the boil. Anyone and everyone can see that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jesus won't do anything outside or inside. He's woeful.
Jesus has regressed.
You know, you think about this. We keep saying this week in and week out. How much longer does it take for you to realize this guy needs to be outed? He is absolutely a waste man.
Who?
Jesus.
Yeah, he's not playing well.
What is it? 33 games, no goals?
Yeah, he's and he's playing center forward, but we don't have a center forward.
Arsenal. He ain't playing for Accrington Stanley. He playing for Arsenal.
But if he did for Accrington Stanley, he may score.
Unbelievable.
No, he hasn't done the best job.
He's terrible. He's literally got to be swapped. I mean, I take him off at halftime. He's creating nothing for himself. You keep saying it, Cranky. Look at Liverpool's front three. They can all create for themselves.
Yep.
Yeah. We know Saka will do it.
Yeah.
Martinelli ain't doing jack. Jesus ain't doing jack.
And then you have Trossard who's playing. Those are the three who'll get game time, And Havertz also. Havertz, so we got to put Havertz in the mix.
We have to. He had a great season last year, but this season it's all gone off. It's all it's like it's turned off the tap.
Nunez scored for Liverpool. Tonali looked like he has scored 2 for Newcastle. So Newcastle up 2. All the favorites except Arsenal are winning. I don't know why we have Kiwior. Talk about he's going to leave because he wants game time. Leave. I'll put you on the train. I'll buy your ticket. Where you want to go to, Kiwior? You want to go to Saudi Arabia? I'll buy it. Business class. I'm going to send you to Saudi Arabia business class. I don't want to go. I'll send you business class. Don't worry about it. Arsenal, you're going to pay his way. I'll pay it for you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You want to leave.
I mean, it's chalk and cheese, isn't it? When you consider that, you've got 2 of the best centre-backs in the world playing in your team, and your third choice is just absolutely not even close.
Yeah, he's poor. He's played 2 games where he had a chance to start, and he's given away a goal in both games. Hello, it tells you something.
Yeah.
So I think we're bringing on. I think Tierney looked good, by the way, Tony, which is good.
Yeah.
Nwaneri, Partey is off for Saliba, and Nwaneri on Odegaard on for Nwaneri. So we need to put Partey in the 6 and then put Jorginho on the bench and put Saliba in the back. Like what the?
Maybe he's protecting Partey for the weekend.
Okay, Klein is on for Korba because he had a yellow card. Good decision by the coach. Yeah,
very
smart
good
decision.
Very good decision. Yeah.
Arteta wouldn't have done that, by the way. Never. He had Martinelli on the field when he should have gotten 2 yellows, still playing. So what am I missing? My one stream started quicker than the other. That doesn't make no sense. I don't know what happened a while ago.
Oh, I'm having a problem with my stream now.
Yeah, my stream, which is supposed to be half an hour, a minute behind, is the one now ahead. Really? Wow. So it's gone back to normal now. No, it's not back to normal. Okay. So Saliba is on. Nwaneri and Partey out. Saliba and Odegaard are on. They wanted somebody to deal with the big, strong. I would have taken off Kiwior. Sorry. No way I'm leaving Kiwior on the field. But he put Timber right back, Kiwior center half. Timber wasn't playing center half the right way, though. And he's the center half by trade. He wasn't playing the right way. He was playing too way far up the field, leaving Kiwior one-on-one. And Kiwior can't defend himself, so I'm not sure why you're going to do that. Timber trying to go to the ball's over the top. We can't put some flight on the ball. We're kicking the ball flat, so the forwards have no chance to get it. Put some flight on the ball so that they can run under it. And the field is wet too. How are you supposed to reach that ball on a wet